Well, g'day everybody, and welcome to a first look at Ultimate Fishing Simulator number 2. This is obviously a follow-on from Ultimate Fishing Simulator. So what we're going to see in this game is not a full game. It is a demo only. Thank you very much to Ultimate Games SA and Mastercode for contacting the channel and offering us a key to have a look at the demo, so that I can sort of give you a good look at the demo, which is coming out on May the 10th. Now, this is going to be available on May the 11th, so you can add it to the wish list. I thought we'd start by having a look at the Steam page here. Relax in front of the computer. Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2 is a continuation of the hit game released in 2017. Over the past few years, we've collected a lot of feedback, which pushed them to create the second part of the game, which you'll be able to fully devote yourself to entertainment. New visual setting, new physics systems, new places, new functions, all this and more. Realistic maps. So we'll have a look at the maps in a sec. Realistic fish models, diversity of fishing techniques, unique AI fishing system, underwater camera 2.0, which is actually pretty cool. And you can play this game without internet access. And you're impatient, it doesn't matter. Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2 offers 2 game modes for players and experienced virtual fishermen. All right, let's jump in and have a look. Now, I have had a bit of a go of this, so which is right here. So let's choose that and go into here. Now, what you can see in the game is for the demo, we have the United States. We have our inventory and our gameplay area, as well as settings and help. We've got 2 sets set up at the moment, so this is more of a spinning setup, and then we've just got our sort of standard fishing setup there. I'm not a big fishing person, as you're probably aware. So I sort of don't understand all of the tackle and all of that type of stuff, but that's okay, because this game would be a really good game to learn to do that. Now, in Jackson County, United States, this is the map that we have available in the demo. Here you can catch yellow perch, rainbow trout, black bullhead catfish, which is a pretty interesting fish. I've caught one of those. Sockeye salmon and smallmouth bass. We have, not available obviously, Kiel Canal. We've got Alaska, fishing in Alaska, fishing in Russia, and Latinsko, Thailand, and Slovakia. So these are all the maps that are going to be available in the full version. So let's head into here, let's go fishing, and I'll show you what it's sort of all about. The game runs very, very well. Even the demo runs very, very well. The graphics are really, really, really good. I do actually really like them. The sounds that are in it are pretty good as well. You can probably hear those in the background the whole time that I've been talking. So we'll head over and we will head in. Okay, so yep, we'll just close that. Now you can access that at any time by pressing F1. It gives you a whole pile of information about moving around, the reels, fighting the fish, all that type of stuff. So float fishing, which is with the bait there, and spinning fishing, which is with a lure. So it also gives you some information about your inventory there, so that's pretty cool. Now, in regards to the map, we have at Jackson National Park, we have a sort of five different fishing spots. Snake River, so we've got a couple of spots here. We're down near the lumber mill at the moment, which is where we've started. And we've got a couple of, we've got a fishing spot at the old bridge and a fishing spot here. Now, I did this fishing spot, which is actually pretty cool for me. So we'll have a little bit of a wander around anyway. Let's just wander around. Now, there is a little boat there. I do wonder whether or not they are going to bring boats into this or not. I'm not sure. So here we go. Let's we're down at the old bridge here, which is a nice little fishing spot. And you can actually spot the fish in here if you do sort of have a really, really, really good look. So what I thought we might do for starters is we'll get our spinning rod out. I haven't had any success with the float yet, but I have had a bit of success with this. Now our rod doesn't get stuck in those snags and all of the little bits of log and debris that are actually sort of flowing down the river. So that's pretty cool. So what we'll do is to cast, we need to hold our left mouse button. It gives us a cast strength, and it will cast in the direction that the rod is facing when you cast. So we'll cast about halfway, and we'll throw that over here. Now, one of the things that I really, really like, see, now we'll just do straight and slow. Now, for straight and slow, what we're doing is we're actually just, oh, I don't know what happened then. We're actually just sort of just moving it in a little bit and just moving it in slowly. You can adjust the speed of what you do with of how fast you actually reel it in by using the scroll button. So there's a couple of different types that I've worked out here. That was slow and steady. The other one is, let's just, oh, there's a fish there that just jumped out of the water. The other one is straight, and that is holding your mouse button down the whole time and just moving it around. There's a fish down there, and continually just running the reel in like this, right? So when I bring this back in, we will cast. So that's just called straight. Okay. So what I'll do now is we'll cast back out, and I'll show you this camera, which I think is actually a really cool idea. So now, if I hit the U key, we can actually see where our... now you can spin around this, and you can actually see what you're doing and how you're actually operating the lure and how the lure's going in the water. You can also see fish when they bite and the little bit of a battle that you have. The other thing that you can do is hit Z, gives you sort of... there we go, we've got ourselves a fish, and we missed it. Oh no, we've got him there. So we're just going to reel this guy in. He's actually pretty easy to catch, so let's grab him. Is he one of those red trout? Is that what they're called? Salmon sockeye. Okay, we can actually change our view here by, I can't remember, is it hitting Z to change our view? If I hit tab, I can do change view is C. There we go. That's a little bit better. So he's 2.5 kilos. What is he? Let's see. He's 42.4 centimeters, 2.46 kilos in weight. Now, what you can do is you can sell the fish and get some money so that you can buy more gear, or you can release it. So if you sell it, you get 25 experience and you get $246 for that fish. If you release it, you actually double your experience. So now I'm not sure whether... there we go, we released him. I'm not sure whether doubling that experience unlocks the store when you get a certain amount of experience, whether that actually unlocks the store or not. So there we go. Let's just reel this in. There we go. We'll see if we can lure in another fish and see if we can catch another couple, which will be pretty cool. So I'm guessing sort of the more experience. I don't know whether the store, I don't know the answer as to whether or not the store is actually available in the demo. But at this point in time, I haven't unlocked it. There we go. We actually got nothing there. And we might actually, let's just go out that way a little bit. I may have cast that a little bit too far. No, we're not too bad. Straight and slow. We'll just keep it going straight and slow. That seems to be the best option for me. And there are ways that you can actually sort of pick where the fish are and cast into the middle of fish and hope that you can actually catch one. So there we go. We've got nothing left in there. All right, one more. Can we see any other fish? I mean, that one that we caught, that sockeye, was actually the one that was swimming down there, I think. So we caught him pretty close. I can't see anything else. I can't see any other fish splashing around or anything. So what we might do is, because we're having a first look at it, we might actually, if I just put that away, we might actually continue to have a look at the map and then throw the rod in every now and again as we go. I don't want to not do too much fishing in here. Hopefully we'll be able to catch a few other fish, but because it is a fishing simulator after all. So here we go. Let's see. Can we see anything around here? Can we see any fish around here? Now your stuff does actually flow with the flow of the river as well. You can see which way the river's flowing, which is actually pretty cool. Now that's probably going to be a little bit different when it comes to some of the other areas that we will get to fish in. Let's just throw this one out here and see if we can actually. There we go. So it casts in the direction that you're looking, and we landed it on the bridge there. Let's just pull it out. There we go. Now you can hit Q to reset as well. So we'll throw that in, and we will move it along and see if we can find anything while we're in here, and then we'll move over to the other. Here, oh look, there's one there. I think we're a little bit too early for that one. Probably didn't cast quick enough. Let's have a look. There we go. Here he comes, and there. Okay, I've given it a little bit. This guy's a trout, so I've given him a little bit of a. With the right mouse button, you can actually hook them. So I always do that. I always tend to do that as well. What we want to do is make sure that we allow him to run a little bit as well, which you can adjust. I'm not sure whether you can with these. This guy is definitely a trout. There he is, rainbow trout. I don't like that view at all. Rainbow trout right there, lovely. Beautiful. Now he's worth 298, 43.9 and 2.98 kilos. If we release him, we get 60 experience points, or otherwise we can sell him and get 30. So I'm going to release this guy as well. Now the first time you catch any fish, they are listed as trophy fish, so that's worth noting. The other thing to note as well is the environment's awesome, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing. The other thing to note as well is that you can actually fast travel by clicking on different areas there, but you can't fast travel while you've got a rod in your hand, as far as I'm aware. Right, can't see anything around here. It's kind of. But we're gonna get that lure out, and we'll try and catch another one, and so we'll bring this one in, and then I do really like the underwater view, so we'll bring this fella in like that. Let's spin around and watch him from here. So straight and slow, as you can see up there. It's this one's called straight and slow, and you might hear me clicking on the mouse button and just giving a small reel every now and again, which is actually really pretty cool. There we go. This is one of those black catfish, or whatever they call them. There we go. See, completely and utterly not a fisherman. Let's see. Let's have a look down there. Can't see him. I don't know where he's gone. So we know he's in there, so we want to try and catch him. So let's cast that back out again. We'll whiz that out. There we go. Lovely. And we'll start reeling him in again. We know that they're in here. The fish are in here. It's just a matter of attracting them. See, there's one over there. Oh, there's one there as well. Okay, it doesn't look like any of those guys are going for it. So maybe we need to keep it a little bit closer to the surface. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? What was that swam past? Oh, it was a duck. It was a duck. Let's throw that back in again. We'll cast it right over there. We might let it sink a little bit further, maybe. I don't know. Don't think it's. Are these weighted to stay a certain distance under the water, or will they actually? No, they will actually sink towards the bottom, right to the bottom. So there you go. Let's just run this guy through the reeds, see if we can catch another one here, and then we'll throw the float rod in and see how that goes. Although the float rod does tend to, as I said, it does tend to flow down the river, so you've got to be relatively careful about where you cast it. Wow, nothing there is interested. So what we might do is we might actually throw the float in there. That might be a bit better. All right, beautiful. There we go. So we'll pull our rod out, but as I said, by hitting number 2. So that'll bring that out, and we want to cast that probably just out there. I think those things were. There we go. So you'll see that this will start moving. So what we need to do now is just click our button and lock that off a little bit. Now you can have a look at this from here, or you can actually have a look at it from up above here as well. So there is fish down there. Come on. You can do it. We'll see if we can. I actually have not been successful when I was trying it out prior to playing this. I have actually not been successful at catching a fish this way. It would be nice. I mean, they're there. Let's just give it a little bit of a jiggle, maybe. There we go. It would be very, very, very nice to be able to catch one doing this. But again, is it patience? It's patience, and this is where I go wrong with fishing. I've got a lot of patience for a lot of things, but I don't have much patience at all for sitting here and waiting for something to bite. So. And never done it. Well, I have fished in real life, but not very regularly and not very often. And that was when I was much younger as well. So, interestingly enough, now is that it's sort of just staying there. It's not moving with the current. Can change to this view again, and we can hook ourselves a duck if we want. But it doesn't look like the fish are around anymore. So, and I'm not sure exactly what this. Close bail arm. See, left mouse button. Yeah, the bail arm. That's the little flicky thing over the front of the reel. I know the little flicky thing. For all you guys that actually know a lot about fishing, you're probably laughing your head off at me at the moment. So, plus and minus to adjust the reel drag. Left control to do 100% reel speed. Middle mouse button scroll to change the reel speed, and you can see the reel speed down on the right hand side there. And if I use my middle mouse button there, you can see the different speeds there that you can adjust. And it's actually not too bad to adjust it while you're reeling it in as well. You can actually adjust it while you're reading it in. What else do we have? We've got reset throw, which is Q. We've got right mouse button to strike. We've got a flashlight, and we've got we can turn off the HUD if we want by hitting the G key, like so. There you go. Which is pretty cool. All right, so as you can see, not much, not a lot of real success here doing it this way. It doesn't seem to work for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reel that in. So he's moved down there quite a bit with the current. We were out there when we cast that, so I'm guessing that this will probably be a better option for a different area where you've got relatively still water, or you want to cast into reeds or something. Correct me if I am wrong. Let's throw this out there as far as we can. Well, not as far as we can, but a fair distance. And bring that in, and we'll reel that in straight and see if we can. I don't think I've picked up a fish reeling it in straight either. It's always just been straight and slow, I think they call it. Straight and slow. There we go. We're not getting anything there at this point in time. We can throw it back out again as well. Let's go right out there. Hopefully we don't cast it onto that bridge. I don't think I'm that good at the moment. All right, straight. There we go. Let's run this. Look, see, there's definitely fish in here. There's definitely fish in there, but straight and slow. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Just a little jiggle every now and again, and by doing that, I guess it helps the light reflect off the lure to get the attention of the fish. I'm guessing with those little jerks. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. All right, we really need to catch one more fish, but what I am going to do is I'm going to have a look at the map, and I'm going to take you down to the other side of the old bridge here. There we go. So this is this is another area that we can fish at, which is pretty cool. So let's just do a quick cast in there. Now I've hit you already, so as soon as that hits the water, we'll be in. There we go. We'll see what we can get in here. And there was what was there? Was there 5 or 6 different types of fish in here? I think there was. And it was up in that other area that we were just in where I actually caught the catfish. So when I caught that, there we go. Let's just run that through. There we go. See, this is a very, very... now we started off, we've done there, we did there, and we did there. Let's head over to here, and this is the last location. We'll throw this in here and give this one a go. You can see that the water is actually flowing pretty quick here. Let's just throw that out there into the water, and off we go and see what we can get. Straight and slow. Straight and slow. Now, you guys that are professional fishermen would probably be able to sink yourself right into this game and understand what is going on. There's a fish up there. Come on, look. Have a look at this fishy. Have a look at this. He's kind of more swimming up near the surface, isn't he? So we've got nothing at this point in time. At least I've caught a couple of fish in this first look anyway. There we go. There's some more. Oh, bugger. He's right there too. Right there. Let's go out one more time. One more time, guys. And I guess that's the addiction. Is to sit down here, put on some... We cast onto the rocks. Put on some good music. Some relaxing music if you like to fish, and sit here and try and catch all of these fish, and try and work out where the best and the biggest are. So there you go. Let's spin you up a little bit more, a little bit more. Oh, look, we've got some fish here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's just see if we can leave this guy in here for a sec. Give him a... Oh, come on. Come on. Yum. I know you want it. I know you want it. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. It's not going to work, is it? No. Bugger. All right. Well, maybe what we could do is we could grab that. We could grab that, and we could just... I think you can cast near right mouse button. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Let's throw that in, because these guys are hanging around out there, aren't they? So we can go there and we can have a look at that. There we go. That's perfect. And we will click that so that we so that it doesn't run out too much. We're kind of a little bit out of the current here as well, which is pretty cool. So hopefully one of these guys will get it. You can only hope. I mean, that's what fishing's all about, isn't it? For some of us, at least. Those of you who do catch a lot of fish all of the time and are quite skilled fishermen would disagree, I'm sure. So I was kind of hoping that we might be able to just grab something here, but it doesn't look like we are going to be able to. Let's sit there and have a look at that. There we go. Nature. We are in nature, guys. But that's our first look at Ultimate Fishing Simulator number 2. Again, thank you to the devs for contacting us and offering us a key. He swam straight past our food. Damn you, he looks big too. He definitely looks big, doesn't he? A lot bigger than what we've caught so far. But there you go. If you like this one, please hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe. If you'd like to see some more of this when the full release comes out and stuff, and we start working ourselves through some of those other areas, let me know. But I will catch you guys later. Bye.